Your life is fun, my life is not.
No, I think what you're saying is I can turn anything into a story time. Like, I'm a storyteller. It's a gift.
Fuck. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and smash that subscribe button. As you can see, it's Friday. I posted last Friday, and here I am again this Friday posting, so that means new videos every Friday. I'm finally being a consistent YouTuber, and I'm making you guys happy. Before I jump into things, I want you guys to go to fullscreenlive.com if you haven't already and buy your tour tickets. I want to meet you guys. If you want to meet me, Maya, Ashley, Bella, or Tana, get your tickets soon because they're selling out. So my life isn't very interesting. Nothing happens ever. And finally, fucking finally, something good happened. Some content-worthy shit happened in my life. So I was at EDC this weekend with this one right here.
I just want to say that when he says I was at EDC with her, he means we were together for 5 minutes and then he got lost like he always does.
I didn't get lost. I left with me and Ashley left together.
So you left like that? Wow.
Ashley, okay, not just me. I left with someone else that you were with.
Point being, Imari always leaves me.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, and you're not really fine.
None of this bad shit would have happened to you if I was there. Probably all would have happened. Bye guys!
So I was at EDC this weekend. I went just Sunday. Shout out to everyone that could handle going 3 days. I came home from 1 day with a sprained wrist and sore everywhere on my body. I had a great time the entire time I was there. I couldn't imagine what going the previous 2 days would have been like. I don't think I could handle that much fun, but I had so much fun until... So the last set ends. I think it was Excision. I don't know who it was. It was fucking crazy, but the sun's coming up. It's daylight outside now. It's time to fucking go home. We're all leaving. We're all walking away as a crowd. I was with a bunch of friends and I wasn't sure where Ashley and Tana were. I was with them earlier in the night, but then we all ended up splitting up. Well, I ended up splitting up. Smart move on my part. Ashley had my phone, wallet, and keys in her bag, which is fine. I wanted her to hold it all because I didn't have any pockets in the shorts that I was wearing. So I knew that if I was jumping around and stuff and dancing, I'd probably lose it all. But the mistake I made was not staying with Ashley because she had all my stuff, and this is where everything went wrong. So we're leaving the last set. I don't know where Ashley and Tana are, but I'm walking with a group of different friends, which is fine. I felt safe. I wasn't stressed out at all. I felt like if I was with them, I was okay, you know? So we're walking as a big group, probably towards the exit or somewhere just to like meet up with everyone. And I turned my head for like 5 seconds or like 10 seconds because I swear I heard someone call my name. And I felt like it was Ashley or Tana and I just wanted to like make sure, you know? So I turned my head and I turned back around, everyone's gone. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? Where is everyone? I was so lost, so confused. And I was looking around because my friend, they're from UNR. They had a Wolfpack Nevada flag with them that they used as a totem. So I was looking around in the air trying to find that flag and I couldn't find it anywhere and I was so fucking stressed. I was like, damn, I am fucked. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just lost everyone. I don't have my phone, my wallet, or my car keys. So I was just like, damn, this sucks. So I'm walking around in hopes that someone will just appear because sometimes shit like that does happen. You get lucky, you find people you know. Sure as shit, I find some people I know and I go up to them, I sit down and I ask to use their phones to call my phone because I knew it was in Ashley's bag. And I called a couple times, no one answers, and I was like, fuck, this sucks. I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna keep walking around, try and figure out if I can find anyone. Hopefully I'll get lucky like I got with them. Hopefully it'll be someone that I was with earlier. Walking around, everything's fine. Actually, nothing's fine. I'm so stressed. And I'm just like looking around like in circles and stuff, hoping to see someone I knew. And then these two people recognize me and their names are Jenny and Kevin. They recognize me and they're like, Imari. And it was my first time meeting them. They were so fucking nice. These two people saved my entire life. They come up to me and they say hi, everything, ask me how I'm doing, and I like told them my situation. I couldn't find anyone. They let me use their phones, which was so nice. Jenny and Kevin, shout out to you guys. You guys did this. I'm here and I'm alive today because of you guys. So I'm using their phones. I'm calling my phone again. I'm calling everyone's phone. I'm trying to get a hold of my friends. No one's answering and they see I'm very stressed, so we all sit down together just on the ground, and I'm sitting and just like talking to them for a little bit, and then I asked them, I was like, so what are you guys doing? And they're like, oh, we're just like staying with you, making sure you get home safe, like I just want to make sure everything works out for you. And I was like, what? You guys are so fucking nice. So time goes on, they see nothing's going well for me because why would it? And they're like, do you want to come back to our hotel with us? We can figure out like how to get you home or wherever you need to go at any point. You want to come with us because you seem like your life's pretty fucked right now. Well, that's not what they said. I'm sure that's what they were thinking. Like, this kid is fucked. We need to do something. We need to help him because they knew I didn't have my phone, my keys, or my wallet. I had nothing. I was like, yeah, of course. Like, thanks. You're gonna take me under your wing. You're gonna save my life. So they do that. I go with them, and we're outside of EDC. They're trying to order an Uber on their phones for about an hour because the service at EDC is awful. You can't send text messages very well. You can't tweet. You can't do very much on your phone at all ever at EDC because the phone service just sucks. So we're standing out there trying to order an Uber for so long. It's not working out. Finally, I was like, fuck it. Let's just walk into the Uber drop-off area and try and talk to a driver, see if they'll just take us, see what the deal is, you know? Maybe things will go our way. Just maybe. But our number one issue in getting a driver was the fact that we didn't have any cash. So we had to do something with like Venmo or Cash App, some sort of way of transferring money to them virtually. And a lot of people don't trust that, which I mean, I understand completely. We were very trustworthy people, but the drivers did not feel that way, which is completely fine. I understand. So we find this woman who's so nice who offers to drive us, and we're gonna ping her on the Uber app in a couple of minutes, like once we get out of traffic and the service gets better, and then everything will be fine. She was the sweetest woman ever. She was so nice, so funny. I just absolutely loved her. She complimented me so much. She kept calling me so cute and adorable, and I was like, what? This is the worst day of my life right now, but everyone's being so fucking nice to me. I don't understand, but I love it. So finally we get back to Kevin and Jenny's hotel, and somewhere in the midst of it all, I'd gotten a hold of Ashley and Tana, and they had told me they were on their way back to Trevor's hotel, which is perfectly fine. I had already left. I was good to go, but I still needed to get back to them. After hanging out with Kevin and Jenny for like an hour or so, like at their hotel, Jenny orders me an Uber from their hotel to Trevor's hotel. So that happens. I get there. It's probably around, let's say, like 8, 9 a.m. No sleep still. I'm dying. It's so fucking hot outside. But I take this Uber, get to Trevor's hotel, and I show up to his door and he's like, what? Like, I thought you were like gone. Like, I just thought you disappeared because that's what happened. I disappeared for the night. So I walk in and I'm like, are Ashley and Tana here? He's like, no, actually they just went home. And I was like, oh. Are you kidding me? I was like, did they leave my phone, my wallet, my keys? And he's like, no. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So this is where my awful night/day, because I hadn't slept yet and it was fucking morning time. The sun was shining, the birds were chirping, and I had not slept yet. So I take a taxi. So I take a taxi from Trevor's to Tana's house. And then I take an Uber from Tana's apartment back to Trevor's hotel. But mind you, this Uber driver is the stupidest fucking Uber driver to walk the planet Earth. This stupid bitch. I have to order this Uber 3 different times. So Tana was ever so kind enough to order this Uber for me because she loves me. Let's be real here. She's in love with me. It's hard being in love with me. This Uber is ordered on her phone, and I see they're about to pull up, and I go out to the gate, and I'm just gonna wait there and just hop in when she's there just to like not deal with any problem of the whole gate situation or anything like that. And I'm standing outside in the 110-degree scorching Las Vegas heat for 5-10 minutes. She never shows up. So I walk back inside and I go on Tana's phone and she canceled. So I order another one. It's the same goddamn driver. And I'm like, you know what? This time I'm just gonna go out right now. That way she pulls up to the gate. I'm right there. Like maybe she was at the gate the first time and drove off because she couldn't figure it out. So I just walk out there right then and there. And I'm holding this big ass bag of clothes because I brought a bunch of clothes over because I thought that I should bring a bunch of options before going to EDC as to what I was gonna wear. So I'm holding this big ass bag of clothes and I'm out there for like 5-10 minutes again, maybe even 15 this time. She never comes again. So I walk back inside, this time sweating fucking balls because it's so hot outside. And I go on Tana's phone and guess what the fuck this Uber driver did? She canceled. She canceled. She canceled. She canceled. She canceled.
She fucking canceled the ride again.
So I give it a go one last time. Just order the Uber again because I have to go back to the hotel to get my car out of this fucking parking garage. So I order this Uber again and I go on the phone and I see that it's the same fucking driver. But this time I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna call her right now, see what the fuck her issue is because she's too fucking stupid to figure out the whole gate situation or just to wait. Just wait at the gate or maybe even call the phone in the first place. Like just call if you have an issue. Not once did she think to call the phone of the fucking person who was picking up. So you know, I did the deed. So I call her and I talk to her and I'm like, hi, I've been your same passenger for the past 3 rides that you decided to cancel. And she's like, oh, hello. And I'm like, hi, like I don't get why you keep canceling. What's the issue? She was confused on the address, I guess, because it was a current location and it wasn't the same thing as the place. Yet it was. I understand that that gets confusing on Uber drivers, like apps and stuff, but I know for a fact if you order to the current location, it's not somewhere like one complex over or anything like that. There's no confusion with the current location and this location. So I'm just like, yeah, okay, I get it. I explained to her the exact address of the complex that I'm at and everything's fine. It's whatever, like whatever makes your life easier, Mrs. Uber driver. I don't care. I just need to get in the car and go back to the hotel to get in my car and take it home. So I'm on the phone with her and I'm like, okay, so are you at the gate? And she's like, yeah, I'm at the gate. And I'm like, okay, so the gate's like broken. One of them is open. You can just drive in through there. You don't have to deal with any gate code, like none of that. No issues whatsoever. Just drive, just go through and just drive up the complex as far as possible and then I will be outside. She's like, okay. I go outside thinking she's gonna be outside, wait like 5 minutes. She's not there. I go back inside, use Tana's phone again to call her. So I talked to her on the phone and I'm like, are you here? She's like, yeah, I'm by the gate. You said to stay by the gate, right? And I was like, no, I said to drive up the complex as far as possible, but it's fine, ma'am. Just stay put. I don't want to deal with any more problems. I will just walk down there and I will come to you and I will get in your car and we will go. So I walk down, I get in the car, sweating because it's 110 degrees outside, and I'm just like, just take me, let's go. Like, you know where we're going, right? Like, you know where the hotel is, right? And she's like, yeah, it's on the maps. I'm like, perfect, let's go. So we finally get to the hotel parking garage. In all Las Vegas parking garages, you have to pay to park for a certain amount of time, whatever it is, but 0 to 60 minutes is free. It says on the box 0 to 60 minutes free. So if you're driving in and dropping someone off and pulling back out within a matter of 5 minutes, it's free, right? We all get that, right? We can all comprehend that, right? If you pulled up to the box and saw that it said 0 to 60 minutes free, you'd comprehend that it means it's free? Yeah, we're at the box. She looks at it, sees it says 0 to 60 minutes free, turns around to me and goes, I think it's gonna charge me for dropping you off in here. Me? No, ma'am, if you look at the box in big black letters, it says 0 to 60 minutes free. I'm just being an asshole at this point because it's 10 a.m. and I've had no sleep. It's so hot outside, I can't deal. Newman wants to be in the video too. I was just in the worst fucking mood. And she's like, oh, okay, that's fine. So she gets a little ticket to go in. We are approaching my car. I see my car. I'm like, okay, stop, 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 stop. She's just flying past my car. I'm like, stop. She finally stops. And I'm like, she's like, oh, you want me to stop? I'm like, no, that's the last thing I wanted you to do. Today's opposite day. I say stop, go. She's like, I can turn around. And I was like, no, ma'am, just let me out. I see my car. I'll just walk over there. So I get out. When I get in my car, I look at the dash and it says service shifter. And I'm like, what does that even mean? I don't know what that means. So I'm just like, whatever, it's fine. So I leave the parking garage and I'm driving to a gas station because I need to get gas. And on the way there, my shifter starts making a ticking noise the entire time. So I call my dad and I'm like, do you hear that noise? And he's like, yeah, well, what is that? And I'm like, it's my shifter. I don't know what it's doing. And he's like, don't worry. I'll look it up, see what the issue is. And that's fine. He's gonna figure out what the issue is. I don't know what the issue is, but I was really worried. My shifter is making a ticking noise the entire time and it was getting louder and louder the whole time. Get out of my shot. And I pull up to this gas station. I try to put my car in park at the pump just to park my car and, you know, go inside, get gas and deal with everything. And my car won't shift into park. It won't shift into reverse, won't shift into neutral, nothing. It won't shift any gear at all. And then a bunch of lights on my dash start ticking and lighting up and like my windshield wipers like, and I'm like, what's going on? And I call my dad and I'm like freaking out because I don't know what the fuck's going on. And all of a sudden my car starts rolling forward really slowly. So I'm not like at a dangerous speed or anything like that. And I'm at a gas station, so I'm not like extremely, well, I'm extremely worried, but I'm not like gonna die or anything like that or like get in a car accident because I'm at a gas station and I'm rolling very slowly. But I call him freaking out and I'm like, what the fuck's going on with my car? You need to come get me right now. I don't know what's going on. My car's broken. Is there a warranty on my car? We need to take it back. I'm over this shit. I'm done. I hate this car. Come get me right now. I don't know what's going on. He's like, what's the problem? Blah, 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 all this stuff. And I'm like, just fucking come here. Fuck. Everything bad that could be happening to me today is happening. You need to get here now. I'm done. It's 11 a.m. Mind you, I have not slept. It is so hot outside. My car is just rolling forward and magically stops 3/4 of a way into a parking spot. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I just turned my car off because I'm like, I can't deal with this anymore. I'm done. I don't know what the fuck just happened. My car's gonna blow up. I need to go. My dad needs to get here now. I need to leave. It's time for me to go. I'm done with today. EDC was fun and all, but it was not worth it. So I turned my car back on to see if it would just like start working again or something would like change or anything. Maybe it just need to be restarted. Nope, the same problem kept going on. And on my dash, now it was saying service electric stability control. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know what that means. I just drive the car. I'm not a fucking car guru. I don't know what the fuck this means. And because it was some sort of electric problem in my car, guess what stopped working? My air conditioner stopped working. Guess how hot it is outside? It's 110 degrees outside. I'm fucking dying. So I'm in my car roasting like the Last Supper. And finally my dad shows up. He's looking at my car and he's trying to figure out what's going on. He sees that it's not shifting gears. He's watching me do everything and I'm just like, yeah, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, my car's broken. I don't know what to do. Can we just go home? I just want to go home. Put me in your car. Take me home. He understands all the issues with my car. He understands all the issues with my car. I get out of the car and for some reason he took it upon himself to get in my car and go ahead and try again and try everything that I had just tried to make my car work and thought maybe his magic touch would work. But guess what? It didn't work. It did nothing. We wasted time. More time, should I say, in the heat on no sleep. We get in his car. I get everything out of my car, like my laptop, my phone, my chargers, just everything that was important to me because my car wouldn't lock because it was some sort of electric problem. We get in my dad's car because he's gonna take me home and he's reversing and someone behind him at the pump behind him is reversing at the same time and they just smash into each other. And I was like, what the fuck?
Why?
I'm so mad too. I look at him, I'm like, why are you such a bad driver? You need to pay attention. What the hell? Like, I'm just pissed. I'm so mad. I'm just so fed up because I'm so tired. It's so hot outside. I really needed to go to bed. He's like, that wasn't even my fucking fault. All this stuff just gets out and like talks to the guy and the guy admits that it was his fault. There was no damage to either car, which is good. We leave my car at the gas station. He takes me home and I'm there. Tana's wallet was in my car, so I had to get her wallet back home to her. My plan was to go to the gas station, get gas, and take her wallet to her, and then just go home, live happily ever after, go to sleep for 12 hours, recover from EDC, and have a great day. So my mom has to take me to Tana's house to drop off her wallet because she needed it. Obviously, it's her wallet. So my mom takes me there, but my mom is one of the world's worst drivers. Well, I can't call her the world's worst driver because she's just so overly cautious and overly anxious when it comes to driving that just makes her a bad driver. So I get like she wants to be careful. She's scared of what's gonna happen, but you gotta live life to the fullest, Deborah. So the entire time on the way to Tana's house, she's just getting on my nerves, driving so slow, driving so like everything she just shouldn't be. We finally get there. I take Tana's wallet inside, I give it to her, I go back outside. My mom has to call into work because she was gonna go deal with like the towing of my car and everything and deal with that ordeal. So she's holding her phone on speaker, waiting to talk to whoever to tell them that she's gonna be late from her break. But then she's like, I'm gonna need to pull over to talk to this person on the phone. And I'm like, what do you need to pull over to talk to them for? It's on speaker. And I'm just like, whatever, I'll just hold her phone for her. And then she's just getting flustered with the fact that she has to speak while she's driving, like normal people do. Like, she talks to me while she drives. The only difference was she's gonna talk to someone through a phone and drive. I don't know what the issue was. And she's just like, no, Mari, I just need to pull over. I need to pull over and talk to this person. I can't deal with this right now. It's too stressful. I'm not supposed to talk and drive. I was like, what the fuck do you mean you're not supposed to talk and drive? You talk and drive all the time. I get you're not supposed to talk on the phone and drive, but there's hands-free devices for a reason. There's Bluetooth for a reason. So you're not doing anything you're not supposed to be doing while you're driving. No matter what, she just pulls over and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I want to go home. I'm so tired. I can't deal with this. I want to die. She talks to them, tells them she's going to be dealing with my car for a little bit. She's going to come back from a break late, blah, 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 whatever. We're on our way back home and then she decides she wants to get my dad food. I don't know why. I don't care, but whatever. She was like, call your father and find out what he wants to eat. And I was like, no, I want to go home. What the fuck? I'm ready to go home now. I want to go home. You can call him, figure out what he wants to eat, but I want my bed. I want to eat my fucking pillow. That's what I want. So we're on the way home and then we're passing Panda Express and I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, pull over, pull over, pull over, pull over, turn right, turn right, turn right, turn right. If you want Panda Express, turn right. If you want Panda Express, turn right. My dad wants Panda Express. My dad wants Panda Express. Turn right, turn right, turn right, turn right. And she just like is like, what the fuck am I? Turning right. And I'm like, yes, thank God, Panda Express. We park at Panda Express. So we pull into the Panda Express parking lot. The drive-thru is completely empty. And she goes, I'm not going through the drive-thru. And I'm like, why? It's empty. There's no one there. You can go through and get out in a matter of 5 minutes. There's no worries whatsoever. And she's like, I'm just not. And I'm like, why? Because you're too stressed out and a bad driver to go through? Because you can't drive? Because you suck at driving? Just keep making you suck at driving remarks. She finally just like, no, Mari, I just don't want to go through the drive-thru. And then she parks and she's like, you're just gonna be a fucking asshole to me. I'm not gonna buy you food. And I was like, then don't buy me food. Just take me home. I don't give a shit anymore. I want to go to bed. I'm tired. Sure as shit, we walk into Panda Express and she gets me food.
Sure as shit. I'm gonna take that.
We walk into Panda Express, she gets me my food, and she's like, call your father, find out what he wants. And I'm like, Deborah, I know my father. I know what he wants on Panda Express. He wants surf and turf with half and half. And then she's like, no, just call your father, just call your father. You need to find out what he wants. And I was like, fucking God, fine, I'll call him. She's like, what's the issue with calling him? Like, you're just calling him. And I was like, I'll call him, it's fine, I'll call him. So I call him, and sure as shit, he wants surf and turf with half and half. So I go to order his surf and turf and half, and they're like, we don't have surf and turf anymore. And I'm like, oh my fucking god. I have to call him back, waste more time of my life that I haven't slept in yet. He just tells me to get him something else. So I get him that thing, and then I get my food, and then we go outside, get in my mom's car again, and she's like, do you know where your father's office is? And I was like, yes, I know where my father's office is. And she's like, okay, good, because we're gonna go there and drop off his food. And I was like, no, we're not. You can. You're gonna take me home. I have not slept. I'm done. And Panda Express is like 2 minutes, 5 minutes max away from my house. So close. My dad's office is like 20, 15 away from my house. Just more time than I did not want to spend. I wanted to eat my food in bed, brush my teeth, wash my face, take a shower, all that, and just go to bed. I was done. And I'm just like, Deborah, I'll just send you the address to his office. You can go there after you drop me off. Like, it's fine. Don't worry. She's like, I can't use maps while driving, Imari. That's illegal. And I'm like, oh my fucking god, you can't do anything while driving, can you, Deborah? And I'm like, Deborah, maps will speak to you, tell you where to go. And she's like, I can't do that, I just can't do it, I can't do it. And I'm like, of course you can't, you just can't. There's no validation behind why you can't do anything, you just can't do it, right? So I'm just like, please just take me home. I don't care what we do, just take me home now. I don't give a shit. I wanna go home, I wanna go to bed, I wanna eat. I'm in such a bad mood, Deborah, you don't understand, I'm dying. And she's like, fine, I'll take you home. So we go home, we get home, she's like, your father's just gonna come pick up his food. And I was like, that's nice. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if he eats. I wanna go to bed. Shut my door, lock it, I'm in bed, eating my food, finally get up, take a shower, brush my teeth, wash my face, and go to bed. My dad wakes me up a couple hours later. He went to go deal with my car. He gets in my car and turns it on at the gas station, and it just starts. It's perfectly fine. There's no issue whatsoever. There's one light on that says service something, but it's perfectly fine. Otherwise, like, there's no issue with my car whatsoever anymore. For some reason, it's magic, and there's just like some service light on in my car. That's what he tells me. I don't know. I don't know what happened, why that happened. I don't know, but fine now. But yeah, that was the stressful, chaotic, hell on earth 8 hours I had to deal with after EDC on Sunday. Would I do it again? No. Moral of the story, don't lose your friends at EDC. If you put your phone, keys, and wallet in someone's bag, make sure you stay with them because you never know what's gonna happen. You might end up like me. I'm just glad I'm alive and well. I don't know what to say anymore. Just wanted to rant about that. Tell you guys why I hated my life for the 8 hours after EDC. Alright guys, if you like this story, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't like the story, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Hope you wouldn't want to do that. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button and stay tuned because I'm posting new videos every Friday, so I'll see you next Friday.